Hi and welcome to another edition of winemastery.co.uk. In this episode we're looking at wines that are a little bit different. And so in part one we look at the Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, well done.
Whoa! I kept mentioning Pinotage, like, you'll see it in part one. But this time, so part two, what are we looking at in part two?
Now, I thought we'd go for an Argentinian Malbec.
A Malbec?
Yeah, perhaps not that, wild or off the beaten track as such, but something I don't think we've done, and I think we should give it a little go.
Okay, so Malbec, is that only found in...
Yes, I believe so. Or not, yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And it is their kind of signature grape. We've talked about signature grapes before, as in, which country produces the best. And the Malbec is...
Thank you, sir.
Argentinian's signature grape.
Okay.
Now this should be a massive difference to what we've just had with the Pinot Noir there. I mean, well, you can see immediately the Pinot Noir is very, very light, you can hardly see through that. Looks like a bit of a monster.
It does.
There's also, we have got our little piece of paper of it, but you can see around there how that purple, it's really quite vibrant around the edge there. You can see he's full on, is that. So, now.
Oh, completely different.
Oh, now that is more really deep black curranty.
Yes.
Really black curranty. Oh, that's got all sorts going on there, hasn't it? That's got that eucalyptus in there as well.
I still haven't bought any eucalyptus, I must buy some.
You must buy some eucalyptus. Peppery in there?
No, I don't like pepper.
You know, I'm just keen to get stuck into that. That smells absolutely lush.
Maybe that's because you use your right nostril.
Maybe it is I pick up different things on that.
Well, maybe because I'm using both nostrils and I'm diluting it too much.
Okay, I'm trying to whatever. I'm trying to smell my left one. It doesn't feel natural to do it like that.
No. Are you right-handed?
I am.
Yeah, that's why.
Do you do it with both noses?
Funny enough, it isn't.
Right, I'm getting stuck into it.
Okay, I thought he'd never say that.
That's got really stewy, full on blackcurrant there. That's just pure fruit, and that is. Now I did choose as well. It has got a bit of age on. This is 2010, and I do know that I spent a bit of time in oak as well, like 10 months in French oak. So it's always going to take a lot of flavour from that, especially the new oak as well. And that does come through that kind of oakiness on the finish there, and the tannins. The tannins are strong in that, but again, because the wine is so powerful, it's taking on those tannins. It's just like it's not even there.
I didn't find as much tannin as the.
As the Pinot Noir?
Pinot
you had to think that.
I wanted to say Pinotage, and I was going to. No, that's wrong.
What about Parma Violets? I know it's a bit kind of wine speaky, but you know those.
Violets, those little sweet.
Yeah.
My mum wouldn't let me have any of those.
Why?
She thought they were drugs.
It's probably for the best, really. I can imagine too much sugar in you. It wouldn't be a good idea. But no. I think after having a taste as well, it does bring out more, on the nose then.
Yeah, it's much creamier, much softer.
Yeah, the tannin, and isn't that surprising? Like from such a light wine to have more tannins than you expect from such a big butch wine as well. But that, see, that's one of the what I call a liquor you want to. After you've had a bit of that, it's got that again that jamminess which you would expect with a Cabernet Sauvignon, but so much more kind of blackcurrant and more depth to that, more juiciness. That's a fantastic Malbec.
Interesting now, I can just smell it. Sometimes that's something else I quite noticed with some of the wines, that you can taste them and then go back and the nose, as you would refer it to it, is still there. But this for me is, now I've tasted it, I can hardly...
Get the nose again?
Yeah.
No. So I find I'm pulling more from it once I've had that. Obviously the Parma Violet, just then as you're talking to me thinking, like white pepper.
White pepper?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. There's a kind of pepperiness that comes through.
I can get sort of slight spicy kick to it.
You're on the right track then.
Yeah, that's a long way from going from white pepper to black pepper to...
No, there's definitely pepper in there, pepperiness. And that, I will have to say, is...
Made your day.
Yeah, that's a fantastic Malbec, is that? I'm probably going to carry on drinking that for the rest of the evening.
Wow. But Malbec is certainly a wine that one's heard, but it certainly doesn't get a lot of shelf space.
No, and that's a shame. I mean, we probably stocked maybe 6 different Malbecs. I chose this one because it did have a little bit of aging on there, and obviously, again, you can have, you know, we've got this which is thick and powerful. Obviously, the younger one's going to be a little bit lighter, and probably the tannins are going to be more predominant than there. As we said earlier, like the tannins are there for this one, but the wine is so big, it just knocks them out of the water. I mean, they're there, and it works well. Yeah, some of the younger ones and the lighter ones, the tannins will perhaps overpower the actual wine with the flavour. But that is a cracker. I've not tasted that for a long, long time. Oh, fuck, I'll drink more of that, I reckon.
Hey, okay. Reawoken your interest.
Yeah,
in that one.
yeah. But I mean, and even, you know, I mean, as much as food with that, you know, obviously, kind of, you are looking more red meats with that. Obviously, beef and things that would really that would match so well with that. I can just imagine that with the steak. In fact, it couldn't be more perfect. You know, if you were looking for something to match steak, although we do have things and we have discussed it, upon thinking about it and just drinking that right now, I couldn't think of anything better right now that would match a steak than that.
Okay, and a strange question just popped into my head, as tends to be my one.
Really?
Yes. If you're having a steak, would you select a different wine depending on whether you're having it well done, medium or rare?
Yeah, I would, yeah, because well, the flavours would be different, wouldn't they? So yeah.
You would? So what would this be?
That would be your more kind of well done.
Well done.
Yeah, that kind of, because you got, I reckon, I would say it's more flavour, but as you kind of, like I do like a rare or a blue, so it's kind of, it's more buttery, isn't it, is that? So yeah. I'd probably go for a lighter red that's not going to kill the flavour of the steak. It's just going to match each other. But yeah, I'd go well done with that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well done. Well done.
Well done yourself.
Good choice. Good. I did nothing. I just asked questions.
No, it's so.
There's another one that you've told me about that I can't believe the next. I can't believe John is suggesting that we're going to taste the next one.
Well, bear with me. I've not led you wrong yet.
No, you haven't.
No,
you haven't.
The next one is just a bit kooky. Something that, you know, I don't know if it's something I'd recommend, but it's something that we definitely need to try.
You wouldn't recommend it?
Well, it's not that. No. It's not something that I would recommend. It's not. A lot of people wouldn't come in the shop asking for such a thing.
Right.
Is what I would say.
Okay.
Or they would never say. Depending on what they are looking for exactly. If it was dessert, I don't know.
It sounds to me like, apart from champagne, it sounds to me like an ideal Valentine's gift for the lady friend.
Definitely, yeah.
It does sound sort of
Why don't you join us in part 3 and you can see exactly what it is we're talking about.
Okay, we'll see you in part 3.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.